Hello. Hi. How are you, everyone? Oh my god. I'm fumbling with the so many folders and windows and everything. Oh my god. Let me say hello to everyone. Hello Bago, hello Nimby, hello Benoit, Desert, Sun Coughing. Words and numbers sound silence. Stop the piece. What? Hello? What does that mean? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Anyways, let me zoom in a little bit. I want to zoom in. There we go. Hello, Wack. Mamma mia, mamma mia. So, I have some things to talk about to you. First of all, I'm happy because I received my new stickers. Do you remember how I was talking about the fact that I was waiting for stickers to arrive? I think I forgot to send her a picture on Discord. Luckily they came out good. They are cut a little bit in a sassy way, but at least the colors are good. That was the main part that I was worried about, actually. Maybe I can send you a picture, actually. Let me show you so you can see how they came out. Where can I post it? In real life, probably. I hope everyone is having a good day. I've been working so much the last couple days. I'm finishing a lot of projects, and even today, if I sound a little bit dead, is because I've been working a lot. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Thank you for your follow, Sharovanta. The NTA commissions that I finished and that they asked me for a couple of revisions, I have completed those revisions. So I am hoping that they accept them and we can I can mark the project as completed. That will be the best. And then in the meanwhile I'm continuing rigging Kira. I started doing the upgrades to the main model. So I did the V-bridger, some edits to the current expressions, and I think I still have to do the tongue out for her. Hello Dior, how are you? And here, let me show you the stickers. It's the same that you saw before already. But I got it printed by this Italian site. I have to say, I am not like 100% happy how they look like. It might be difficult to see it from the picture, but the border is a bit like offset. If you look at Snakey, the border on the left is so much bigger than the border on the right. And the same is for Yoshi. Like the sticker with my face, on the right, the border is so much bigger than on the left. I know it's being a bit picky, but considering I paid 85 euros for this, that makes me a little bit mad. But at least I have tons of stickers to gift around to the next cons I will go to. And the most important part for me was the colors. I was so worried the colors were gonna look muddy. Honestly, I feel like if the border is a bit crooked, it's not as bad as if the colors came out like gray and washed out. Hello Tenshi, how are you? Oh, I'm happy you like them. I will be gifting this, so if you come to the Docomi or to the VTuber Expo, if you manage to catch me, I will gift you some stickers. I have lots. I think it's 300 total, so yes, I will be gifting stickers. And you know what's the funny thing? While I was scrolling on TikTok, I literally found a post of this Italian girl talking about how oftentimes if you order stickers is better than making them yourself, cost-wise. And she recommended, and I commented, and she recommended me a site where she orders stickers, and I literally found this 2 weeks after I already ordered mine. I wish I found that post 2 weeks earlier. Maybe that site was cooler because I opened it just for fun, even if I already have my stickers. And they have a tool where you just upload your PNG and you select the size of the border, and that's it. They create it for you. Instead, with the site that I use it now, I had to do a bunch of mess with making the picture vector and making it CMYK color profile and making the border. It was a big mess. So it's useful to have a tool already. We will see when I will need more. Honestly, I really like how Snaky looks. I feel like Snaky has reached the peak design. Honestly, I like it so much. Even if, like, for myself, I keep on changing the way that my model looks. I work on a new model every now and then. But Snaky, I think it's peak for me. So I will probably... I don't think I will change your design with mine. I will change mine in September with the new model, but Snaky will be the same. So these stickers I'll be able to use for a long time. Instead, my one I will probably try and finish them before I redebut. So I will hopefully not have all the stickers by the time that I redebut. The colors are so nice, no blurring of the image, they look nice and clear on screen. Luckily, the print quality itself is good. I notice only a bit of I don't know if you can see it, but like the gradient behind me is a bit grainy, but I guess it's because it's a gradient and it's on a tiny sticker. That's actually like a good knowledge for me in the future, to not put gradients, at least not a lot of gradients in stickers. Like a Snaky print quality is so much better because it has thick lines, not a lot of gradients. Instead, the sticker of myself is so much, it's less sharp in general. Well, anyways, they came out so much better than what I could have expected. It's so fun to see the mountain of snakies behind there. Do you see the mountain? There's a mountain of snakies behind here. All of the little feet. Maybe I will also try and stick them somewhere. Like not only gifting, but also sticking them around. It's not that bad. It is bad in some places. Like look here, if I zoom in. Do you see how the black line touches my finger? On the lower side, there is basically zero border on this side. While on the upper side of the heart, there is a thick white border. This is fine considering that I have to gift this. I made this for gifting. But if I had a shop and I ordered the stickers like this and I wanted to sell these stickers, I would be very upset because I wouldn't want people to pay to get a sticker that has such an off-center border. Hello Valukrum. The progression of your art shows, and I'm very excited for new updates and artworks. I want to make more illustrations. I've been working so much on models. I want to make some illustrations too. When I finish the huge amount of commissions that I am working on right now, I also want to make more fan arts. Because that's basically the only way. Honestly, I don't get illustration commissions at all. So making fan arts is probably the easiest way. Speaking of models and artworks and stuff, is it early or not? Man, I've also been ordering stuff and planning everything for the debut, and there's so much stuff to do. Here I have written a list of all of the things that I want to do. So there are some things that I will do myself, for example, the art and the rig for the model. Then there are some things that I want to commission, for example, the background music or the overlays. And then there are some things that I have to organize, like, let's see, like writing the goals for the megathon, so coming out with goals and writing down. Thank you so much for your follow, Super JJ. How are you? So far, and also I want to try and ask for the front page for the debut. I really hope they give me. That would be epic. I never asked for the front page before, but I heard that generally if you're a partner and you ask for it for a specific event, usually they give you. So I really hope they accept me. And I am starting to think that probably the debut would happen on the 18th of September. I'm planning everything considering that it should be on the 18th of September. And specifically that day because you know how Thursday is my favorite day of the week, right? So usually I prefer to do my event stuff on Thursday, just as a almost like a tradition, you know. I've been doing it for years, and considering I will be going at the VTuber Expo at the start of September, the Thursday, so 11th of September, it felt a bit too early after the VTuber Expo. I want a week-ish to make sure that I have some days before the debut to finish setting up everything, making sure that everything is ready, making sure that the model is ready and polished and good to go. So the 18th sounds like the best date. I have not announced it officially yet, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it. Also because I had to decide a date, because commissioning artists and people to work for that meant that I needed to know the maximum date by which I need all of the stuff. You don't want to do the backgrounds? No, I'm not very good at doing. Wait, you're right. I should look for some room background as well. I didn't write that down. Let me write it down. Room background. Well, technically I can do overlays, I can do backgrounds, I can do a reference sheet, I can do everything. But the problem is that if I want to do everything myself, the debut will happen in 5 years. So even though I have the skills to do most of these things, I will still have to commission part of it. So far, the only things that I've done already was I commissioned the overlays, and I bought some alerts, a very cool alert and transition, like the stinger pack. That's very, very cool. I already have those. And then I sent the request to an artist for the starting soon illustration. I want to animate it, but the illustration itself will be done by someone else, but I still have to answer. I also requested someone on Vision for the background music, but I'm waiting for an answer for that as well. And other stuff I think I cannot tell you yet. Hello Zul! How are you, artist talk? Yeah, I want to talk about a specific art video that I saw. We were just first talking about all of the stuff that I'm organizing for my red debut in September. It's understandable to not want to do certain stuff if it will take you much longer than it's worth. I don't think it's about worth or not worth. It's literally that I wouldn't do in time. Because I would love to save that money. So only on overlays and alerts, I already spent almost 400 euros. And I still have to do the Be Right Back art, the Starting Soon art, the emotes, the background music. It's gonna come out to be a lot of money. But literally, I wouldn't do in time. So it's not about the worth or not. It's literally just about time. She will give 3 or 4 of the snaky stickers, the rest she's gonna put everywhere. There's even room on Maki. No. Actually, I don't even know. Maybe I will put my stickers where there are other stickers, because I don't want to be like a vandalism. I don't want to be doing vandalism, putting stickers where they're not supposed to go. But if I see maybe a board where there are already stickers, so I know that it's allowed to put them there, then I will. So there will be snakies everywhere. I'm sure it will turn out great. You just gotta take your time. Yeah. That's why in July and August I'll be working on a single commission and mine. So I will be working on 2 models. My model and Kitsune's model. Can you give any tip or advice on how to attract customers to commission? So far I only received scam bots. Where are you advertising yourself? On Twitter? Or are you on Vigen or somewhere else? I have a lot of advices that I can give on that. It is a sure thing that it's more complicated in the start because people don't know you and you are not trusted yet. The more you work, the more people have proof that you are not a scammer and that you are able to provide good quality, and because your clients will talk with their friends about your commission. So the start is the hardest moment. I hope it can be a little bit it can help you, because like it's not gonna be always this hard if you are at the start. So one thing that real clients want to see are examples. If you only have 1 or 2 artworks, or music or whatever it is that you're doing, you need a good variety of examples. Otherwise, people are gonna doubt if you're a real artist, or maybe if you're a fake account. Thank you, Eden. Thank you so much. I made this model, and I'm actually working on a new one, because this one I made it in summer last year, and I try to update a new model for myself at least once a year. But thank you. I have about Twitter, Blue, DeviantArt and Pinterest. Been sharing more of my art lately. I figured out it would help. Yes, so that's already a good start. Another thing that I really think you need is a little site where people can just open it, see what your prices are, see your examples, see your TOS, and make sure so where they can easily access and get all of the info that they need. You don't need to spend money for this. I have been using a card forever, and having your own site and your own domain might sound more professional, right? But it costs money, and also I feel like people trust the card links more, because everyone is so used to using a card. When a client that is looking for art, rig, whatever, sees a card link, for example, I have yoshinoart.card.co, they trust it, and so they are like, okay, I can click on this because I know that this is not gonna hack me or something. Like I have, for example, this, and up to a certain size, card sites are free. So you are limited on the amount of elements that you can put on the page, but I think the base free limitations are still more than enough to make a very simple page with some prices and a couple of examples. Then, once you have all of this stuff ready, it means that you need people to find you. So you already have prepared what people need to see, but now you need to find the way for people to arrive and see the things that you have prepared. And this is probably the most complex part. I'm afraid that I have to tell you that in the start, the easiest way to be seen is to do a bit of work for free. So maybe you might make some fan arts. If you're making illustrations, you might make some fan arts, and maybe use the tag commissions open. So the fans of the people will see your artwork, and they will also see that your commissions are open. So at that point, maybe they might go and check out your site if they need an illustration, and they might end up commissioning you if you are what they need. Hello Sonia, hello Kitsune. And another thing that you can do, you need to do this very respectfully. You can DM people asking them if they want to buy something from you. But you need to be very careful with this, because this is literally what bots do all of the time. So you need to write it in a way that the person doesn't think that you are a bot. I've done this before. I know that other artists have done it. You can try to do it this way. Let's say that you watch a streamer and you like them, and maybe you know that I don't know, they need emotes, and you can write to them in DMs and be like, hello, I heard you need emotes. I have been following you for a while. I really like your model. Maybe if you want, I could make them for you. Since I would be so happy to work with you, I could give you a discount. Right? Try to word it well to make sure that you don't sound like a bot. And don't do this with everyone. Maybe do it if it's a streamer that you watch. If it's a person that you kind of know already. I heard using DM is a bad idea. It's a bad idea if you start spamming everyone. And if you are being pushy, and if it's really out of place. So if you heard me, maybe now I've been talking about how I'm looking for someone to make my emotes and stuff, and then you have this reasoning to DM me. If you were DMing me very much out of place, it would be suspicious. Otherwise, what I've seen some artists do is fan art a lot specific people. Like, I've literally seen some artists make fan art illustrations of like the same 5 streamers over and over, and literally those streamers started commissioning them because they saw so many fan arts and they ended up liking the style. So you have to do a little bit of this extra work in the start. Where are you from? I'm from Italy, but you're called Andrea Pinto, so I think you're Italian too, or not? Am I wrong? What else can I say? You probably... So make sure to post a lot of work in progress. When you have finished your artwork, you should post it. And always write tags like commissions open, commissions, VGen tag if you're on VGen. If you you can also write in your Twitter name. So let's say that you're called Zul, and then you can maybe put an emoji and then write commissions open, comms open. I did it the whole time. We were talking about this the other day as well. This is very useful because whenever someone sees you, even if someone saw, there we go, even if someone saw you commenting on an unrelated post, they already know that you are doing commissions and they are open just by seeing a comment that you posted. So that's very useful as well. And the last tip that I think I can give you is try to improve yourself, the way that you make things. If someone can get something of a higher quality from someone else for the same or lower price, then they're probably gonna go and do that, right? I already figured out how to do commission, I just haven't figured out how to get customers yet. Yeah, I know it's hard. It's hard in the start. Do you want to show me any of your socials so I can give a more real look? Because now I'm just talking on general ideas. But if you send me your Twitter, I can look at it. Hydrate. Leave the prices up even if your commissions are closed, so people can budget for when you open again. That's a good tip. And also keeping the site always updated, so that people know what's your current prices and your current quality, and they don't get sudden surprises, you know. Hello Dino Boot. Another thing I would say, make a lightweight website and don't have to broad of a portfolio. It's better to have something that is very pointed, a good quality portfolio, instead of showing off literally everything that's possible all at once with bad quality. Yeah. Having a couple of I would say like already 5-6 pictures are already enough if you keep them updated. So every time you finish an artwork, if it's an artwork that you don't like how it came out, maybe you can skip it. But if it's a good artwork, go on your site and update it. Delete the oldest one and add the most recent one. You sure? Yeah. Or maybe I can see it already from your channel. Let's see. I can see your Twitter from here. Okay. One thing I can give as a tip for when you get a commission, not as an artist but as an engineer, communication is the most important thing. Have a calendar for when you're working on stuff and talk to your clients weekly. Send a message on the progress sketch, and if there's possible delays, best marketing is someone using the art you made. Yeah. For this, I literally have a physical calendar here on my desk. And I have stickers with my client's name. And when I have sent an update to said client, I put the sticker on the calendar. That way, with a quick glance at my calendar, I can see how far it has been since the last update that I sent to each client. So if you get caught up in a lot of things and you don't send an update to your client for 10 days, you're like, oh shit, I have not written to them for 10 days. Today I will dedicate my day to that commission so that I can send them an update. Okay, let me go to your profile. Let's see first of all if I can stream this. I think so. Hello, Lava Boy. Don't worry, grandma time is important. We are talking about art and art commissions. Let me switch the screen so we can check out. Ooh, I clicked the wrong button, 1 second. Okay. Let's check out the Zul profile. So you sent me the link. I'm just gonna I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna try to give the advice that I think is the best. You don't have to follow what I say, it's just tips. If you don't like anything of what I say, just don't do it. And it is not my intention to offend you. So, this is your profile. First of all, I think you should add a banner. And this is a great place to add another artwork of yours. I actually really like your profile picture. It's like super simple, but it has a great style, like this light blue background with the red shirt. It's actually a great profile picture. Just remember to add the banner. So this is your commissions open post, right? If you're looking to buy art for a friend or family or maybe yourself, have no further. Cause I got you. I'm opening up for commission and I only charge $1 now, but price will get higher soon. So get your art commissions now before it get expensive. Okay, I think this might... Usually when I see artists opening up their commission, they don't write something like this. Because this is like almost as if you were having a conversation. I don't know if it's just my feeling, but when I look at this, it looks a little bit as if a bot wrote it. Yeah. I think you can be a bit more straightforward. So you can just say, my commissions are open now. Prices starting from $1. Like, without it being... it sounds like a commercial. I only charge for $1. Yes, $1 now, but the price will be higher soon. It sounds a lot like a commercial. Let's see, do I have any text? Yeah. Any notepad tool that I can use? Literally, if I was to post the commissions, I will write something like this. Maybe start with an emoji. With a megaphone. Write something like this. And then maybe I will write... let's see. I make VTuber models, so I could say full body VTuber models starting at I don't know, €1,000. If you have a turnaround time, you can also write that. So I don't know, 1 week turnaround. And maybe, let's see. No, I don't like this 1 week turnaround, makes it too much. Let me think. Commissions are $1. I would say we can start having a conversation about your commission for free. Turnaround. It's used to say how much time it is for me to come back to you with the commission finished.
Il tuo 5 per 1000 è qui, perché è colpito da guerra e povertà. È a Gaza, in Sudan.
What do you say under here? Do you say any anime character, any games character, your OC and self-insert will not draw vehicle, machine, background, says Yafi, loot the real animals. Okay, so what are you making? Portraits? Usually I will write something like this, more info here. Then I would add my site. Usually I do applications, so I will write, oh, here's my site. Literally, if you wrote something like this already, it will be good. Like, you're just giving the info, and then you can use some tags, commissions, open, digital art, or illustration, whatever it is that you make. Hold on, I have the emojis in Italian. Something like this already looks a lot cleaner. It might be that it's just my... it's my way of doing things, but I feel like this is so much easier. I just give you the info that you need, and you can click on here. Turnaround means a time from start to finish. Yeah. There we go. Then this is your old one. Then you should remember to pin the new one, because I'm looking at the pinned message. This is the first thing that I see when you... Let me see if I can find your new one. Oh, this is very cute. Okay, here I see that you added tags, and it has a much higher interaction compared to like here that you don't have any tags. I pass it. Is this one? Also, this little graphic, I think you could try and edit it a little bit. Let me open this in an art program so I can scribble over it. There we go. I hope I'm not sounding extremely vague. It's harder to say like on a whim what it is that I think could be improved. So we have a lot of different colors in this picture. I can see that you have red as a color of yours. I think the one thing that really pops up in my eye is that the two squares here are a different size. And I know that it's literally because this is extra text. But you have these two things not really aligned, and the squares are different. I kind of think that you could make them the same size. Let me make the canvas bigger. Okay, if I was making this right now, for sure I would want to have these two boxes at the same height. I'm drinking tea. Nice! I drank some this morning, so now I'm just on normal water. Or else I will die. There we go. If you have the two boxes at the same size. And... you could also use some pictures to make this look cooler, like maybe check mark like this and not like this. And I think using these lines in the background here makes it a little bit confusing to look at. Ooh. Not confusing, but like it's kind of covering the text. It's clashing with it. I'm trying to see how this can be improved. I don't know why I'm now looking at this. But, you know, it might sound silly, but even just some design like this makes a difference in how people perceive you. So you might think, okay, maybe my post where I announce commission might not look... I'm not a professional graphic designer, but my art is good. But if the announcement post already catches your client's eye, that's already a start. So maybe we could fill the whole background to make it less confusing, and maybe make the outline of this dark so you can see it better. I'm just thinking ideas. Maybe the stripes yellow or a mid blue. I honestly think that will be too much. You can even use Canva for this. Maybe it's easier if I use Canva. No, I don't want to do that right now. Never mind. Can I bucket fill this? Is this going to be a video? Honestly, I don't think so. I want to make an actual proper video about this, but not about this, because it's not about this section of this stream, because it's a complex topic to talk about. I need to prepare myself for it beforehand. Let me see. I don't like this. We'll only charge $1 PayPal, because it makes it sound like you are underselling yourself. You can just change this to starting from. It will probably be... You know how like it's literally the same thing, like it means the same thing. But it gives a different vibe. And PayPal, I think you can leave it, yeah. Yeah, it gives a different impression. You can say starting from. Then, if I have to be honest, I don't fully like this black border around these. And the font makes it a bit not super easy to read. It doesn't sound greedy if you have a higher price. Actually, having a too low price might make your client think you are a bot giving an unreal price. And I also think one problem is that you have multiple different fonts. So we were saying this is one font, 2 fonts, 3 fonts, 4 fonts. I think we could use one main font for titles, and one main font for smaller things. So why am I doing this not on Clip Studio Paint? Let me bring this over to Clip Studio Paint. I have more tools over there. It hurts your prospect too, because some people might see the lower price and think something like, oh, their work must be bad if they're so cheap. Yeah. It's not always the best to go cheaper. You need to hype yourself up a little bit, because if you bring yourself down, then other people are gonna think, if this person doesn't believe in themselves, why should I even do that? Okay, let's try to fully redo this. I will fill this and I will create a new text, and I will just write the same thing, but maybe let's try a different font. I changed the color by mistake. Okay. Why is my text tool not working? Ah! What? One second, I need to ban a stupid person. There we go. Why is my text tool not working? I'm trying to do a thing. I cannot look stupid now, or else everyone is gonna think I'm stupid. Oh, now it's working. Thank you. No, it's not working. Oh, there we go. Open. Art. Commissions. Oh my god. Sorry, if you are on Twitch, I'm not going crazy. I'm banning trolls on YouTube. Okay. Let's make this big. Let's make this centered. Let's change the font. Thank you, Brony. Okay, we have our new text. Literally the same thing. I can put a black border around. Let's see how it looks. I don't know if it's gonna look good, but you know. Then... Then... I like the way that you made this text. Let's recreate that. Starting from $1 PayPal. I don't know how I can give the mod to people on YouTube. I have no idea. Let's make it this color with this border. There we go. Let's make the text bigger. Hello Ragano, how are you? This is becoming like a video game. Ban them quick enough. Okay, never mind. There we go. Let's make this centered as well. Hello Angel, thank you! I'm trying to make a graphic while also banning trolls, while also talking, while also... it's very interesting. I think we can make this big. And maybe the PayPal text can be smaller though. Yeah, they're on YouTube. YouTube streams are a bit more complicated to manage because they don't have as many moderating tools as Twitch does. I don't know if I want to undo the timeout to those people, honestly. Okay. And then I think you need another font for this. It's a bit confusing. Especially having a white background and then a red outline and then a white text inside. I kind of think we could... let's see. I quickly cover everything and then... rework it. I'm not the biggest, best graphic designer, but maybe it can be a little bit more interesting, you know? What have you written here? Will draw. Anime characters. Game characters. Cartoon characters. Your OC. Oh wait, lists like this are not supposed to have capital letters at the start. Yeah, on YouTube, I think if they just added the little icons like Twitch does, it would be already so much better. And what is end? And self-insert. This could be black, honestly, so it's more visible. Let's see. Make it bigger. I don't know what text we can use. I'm just gonna use the literally the same font. No, you're not supposed to use Comic Sans. If you don't know what fonts to use, you can Google like font couples. You will find a lot. I'm trying to speed up. Okay, let's make our little boxes to add the stuff in. Instead of a big list, why not add only all ages commissions would be accepted? Oh, like this. Instead of vehicles, machine, sexy outfit, lewd, kissing, LGBT, naughty, you can... Ooh, this is very... Religious? Okay. I think you can just change these two to Mecca, and all of these you can write no lewd. Religious thing? Okay. The problem with that is it when someone sees these, they might try and throw hate on you without seeking a context, because like in your case it can be a context. I know that literally in some countries if you draw this then it's illegal and you can be like killed. So I can see why there can be fair instances where you really cannot draw that, but I don't know if it's good to write it like that. Just write it like this. Any client that will want to work with you will write you, you know, so you can give extra info in DMs, I guess. Trying to think how we can make this better.
We keep a little girl in my
Pillow for the dead man, in case he comes to town.
What?
Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dead man, so he won't take me down. This is very crooked, but you understand what I'm going for, right? No, I don't like it. Never mind. Thank you for the follow. No, don't worry, don't worry. I'm a bit sad that I'm fumbling a little bit about this. I don't know how to change it because it's a much different vibe than what I usually do for my commissions, but I'm trying to... guess this is what you usually do when you are designing something. You just test over and over until you find what you like. But to be fair, usually when you make a post like this, you just want to attract people. You don't need to write every single thing that you can or cannot do. And if you look at my TOS on my site, it's like a whole page of things that I have slowly built with time. As you know, whenever you get a client that you don't want to work with, and you're like, oh, this situation is so uncomfortable. If only I wrote I don't do this in my TOS. And then you actually add that to your TOS and it slowly builds like that. I think that when you say anime characters, game characters, cartoon characters, we could probably call all of them... How are they called? There's a term for this, like... how is it called? Like the opposite of original characters. How do you call them? Like those, like media characters? No. Fan art. I don't remember. Okay, this is very like scribbled and everything, but I think I need to stop before I continue doing this. I think like just a little changes here and there like this can make your post about opening commissions like cooler to look at, you know. I think the most important thing out of everything is to make sure that the text is easy to read at. If you have your text looking too similar to the background, it's gonna make it not very easy to read. No, don't worry, I think I'm done with this. It's okay. I will just send a screenshot of it on Discord so you can go fetch it later. No worries. Okay. I went to TOS expecting to see some crazy shit, but it seems like a pretty normal TOS. But I can see how if you're unfamiliar with the commission-based work world, you can get blindsided by things people like wanting infinite revisions, etc. Yeah. It's like a little thing here and there that you slowly build. Okay, I've been ignoring the chat for like 1 hour, I'm so sorry. I think I will take a short break and then I'll come back, and I want to react to a video when I come back. Because I found an interesting video that I wanted to react to with you guys. Okay, but I need a little break to go refill my water bottle. So I will be right back. You guys can also have a little break to stand up, stretch, look outside, and refill your water bottles. Be right back. Are you Bork? Hello, Ray. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Let me free you. Hello, Ringo. So, like I mentioned, I wanted to check with you a video that I got in my YouTube page today. No, yesterday. Let me get it on screen.
We keep a little girl in my pillow for the Birdman, in case he comes to town. What? Keep a little girl in my pillow for the Birdman, so he won't take me down.
Okay, here is the video. Can you stop farting?
E per una pulizia perfetta ti serve uno spazzolino che raggiunga anche le aree più difficili, ma il manuale non lo fa. Passa ora al BIO. La testina tonda ispirata dai dentisti raggiunge i punti dove il manuale non arriva.
I will take away the
100% più profonda.
thingy for you to fart.
Pulizia perfetta.
Che palle ste pubblicità. Come on, Az. Be over already. I want to react. What the fuck? I just moved the video back to the start of it and it gave me another ad. Okay, there we go. Hello, Xagamas. Might be getting a new job soon, so I can feed the Snaky Army better. Any support to the Snaky Army is much appreciated. Okay, there we go. So, I found this video on my YouTube page and it's from this streamer, Michi. She's in Vichojo, I don't know if you know her. It's a clip from her stream and it says Michi shares opinion about growth of new VTuber and new VTubers. In the start of the video, she talks about VTuber model prices. That is a topic that we spoke about so many times, and considering that I am a person that makes VTuber models, I wanted to talk a little bit about it. But first of all, I think we should listen to it a little bit. Let's listen.
There's one artist that I've always wanted to work with, but goddamn, do they cost a ton of money, chat. It's either artists are like not available for commission, or they cost like a house. I'm like, Jesus, just pay them 5 head. I'm telling you, man, some things just cost a lot, okay? In the VTubing world, some things, there aren't like... Ow! But I've seen some art that's like art plus rig is like $30,000 fucking dollars.
$30,000? Okay, I want to start by saying that maybe this was just like an exaggeration. Maybe this is a conversion problem. Maybe she expressed herself in a way that sounds weird to me. So I am not attacking Michi. I just wanted to talk about this, okay? I have nothing against her. I watch her clips, her storytime videos all the time.
No joke, for an art and a rig, like 30K. And I'm sitting here, ow! wow! Sitting there, I'm like, Jesus!
Thanks, Nura.
Am I crazy to think that's a lot? I mean, I
No.
know that VTubing is not... Like, some aspects of VTubing ain't for everybody, you know what I mean? Which I get, but sometimes you have to weigh whether it's worth it or not. Like, is it worth to spend that
I
amount
have
of
so
money?
much to say about this.
Thanks,
I don't
Kajirofi
know.
Robot.
That reminds me of how much Shy Lily's outfit cost. Did she talk about it? Wait, how much did they cost? Did she talk about it? Or is...
I'm letting this play for a moment so she can say everything that I listened to earlier, and then I can comment
making
about
shit
it.
up. You're making shit right out of your ass. 4 million! Shut the fuck up, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that 30k figure thrown around before. Yeah, it's quite common. Especially...
We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. Quite common, it's not common. If Michi really thinks that a model at $30k is common, I think she's getting scammed. Because 30k is not a normal price. I don't know a single artist, I don't know of the existence of a single artist that has a 30k as a price. And of course I'm talking about base price, because if you want your model to have 6 hairstyles and 8 outfits and 10 arm toggles and a sitting toggle and V-bridger and a toggle to ride a horse and a toggle so that you become a transformer, then it's on you. But the highest base price for art and rig that I have ever seen was 15k from Diariku. And I don't know if it's her current price, she might have raised it, but 30k, I have never heard of something like that. And Michi saying that that's pretty common is misleading. Because I don't want the average viewer to think that that's common, because it's not common. I think on average, you can get a very good quality model for 5k. Art and rig, very good quality model, very good quality model. 5k, yes. I raised my prices a little bit now. I am at 6.5k for art plus rig. I raised them recently because I have been having so many commissions. Yeah, you're bragging. No, I want you to understand what's the average of the market. And I'm above the average because I've been making models for a while and yada, yada, yada. So what doesn't sit right with me is just saying 30k models are average, because they are not. If you heard of someone that, I think she said that Shy Lily model is a 30k, maybe I misunderstood, but even if Shy Lily model costed 30k, we cannot call that average, because I saw that she has, so Shy Lily model was made by Diariku. So that's one point. So we have two main aspects that can affect the price of a model: the person that is making it and the product that is being delivered. Lily model is definitely not average because she has multiple arm toggles, she has multiple hairstyles, she has multiple outfits. I've seen she has like a toggle where she can sit in a swimming donut. That's a lot of stuff in that model. And I've seen Dia work on it for months and months and months. Then, the artist that made it, she has been making models for a long time. She's very well known. And of course, she delivered a great product, but also Dia herself. She's like one of the most famous Western if not the most famous Western VTuber model maker. So it's like saying, I want Beyonce to come sing to my wedding, or I will call a smaller singer that I found in the streets. Of course, Beyonce is gonna cost you like Beyonce, okay? I don't know if I'm making my point. So I don't like it that we are calling pretty common. That's the average. The work of one of the most known artists in this sphere, for one of the most known VTubers in the sphere, for a very complex model. That's not the average. That's all I literally want to say. And to be fair, I think that on average, your average artist would never want to work on a model that is 30K. Because a model that is 30K is like a whole year paycheck for many people. So a model that is 30K means that it's gonna take so many hours that you could work a whole year on that model. The same model every single day for a whole year, for so many hours, doing the same thing. Any artist will go crazy with something like that. So we don't want the public to think that 30K is normal, because it's not. I'm saying we, I mean me as an artist and a rigger, and I think other artists and other rigger also don't want to think that 30K is normal, because working on such a model is very complicated, is very taxing on your health, on your brain. This is just a message for people that want to become VTubers, that are seeing this clip and are thinking, wow, I can never be a VTuber because I don't have 30K. You don't need it. That's not the average. And the average artist doesn't really want to work on a model that big. And if you are just starting out, you don't need a model with so many things and so many toggles that the price inflates just like that. That's all.
Really, I don't know. If you want to work with bigger artists, they cost more, right? Which is fair.
I know that Michi is not saying it in a way of like, oh, these artists are charging too much. I know it's not what she's saying. I can see that she's acknowledging the fact that artists' time is valuable and important and everything, but maybe we are starting to put the standard way too high where it's not needed.
That's fair. I'm not saying like, I'm not complaining about it. If this ever gets like, actually,
Perfection doesn't come easy.
well, I will take
Thinking
the
of
time to
every
yup.
detail, every curve.
It's almost like saying that you can be, I don't know, you can write a book only if you become bestseller. Otherwise, you can never get a book. It doesn't make sense.
this is my worth. I'm not saying it ain't. It probably is your worth. I'm saying that it's expensive because it is. But I'm not saying it ain't worth it. It's just crazy. You know, like 30K is not something I can pull out of my ass. Unless I'm mega fuck rich, then yeah. But 30K ain't something I can pull out of my ass. Yeah, usually it's because like they're pretty busy and in high demand.
Yeah.
Or because they're really talented, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, this is literally because everyone is looking at the most famous artists, the most skilled ones that everyone wants to commission. So
Yoshi is based.
thank you. So they are so busy. You don't need to commission the most famous artist for your model, literally. Thank you so much for the sub,
Yoshi,
Leo.
no
Thank
love.
you, thank you.
Conversely, do artists charge more because you might be a more popular streamer? Chat, do you want to hear a crazy statement? Honestly, it really depends, but it's like one or the other, right? Because this is my experience commissioning people. Most of the time, I just say yes. Like, I go like, yeah, okay, why not? But this is my experience commissioning people. Either I go like, hi, I'm Michi from VShojo. I was wondering if
Something that surprised me as well are also comments. I love how Minchi is talking about an issue that's been actively getting worse in the VTuber sphere. Models become so prohibitively expensive that the only way to get on a waitlist even is to have industry connections, and VTubers leaving corpus get moved. This is because you are trying to commission the most famous artist in this sphere. If you don't, if you look for something reasonable, you are able to commission a model. I can tell you because I'm in it. If I was to open VGen right now, I would find the VTuber model maker within seconds. Let's see. Maybe it's a bit dangerous to look like this. Let's hope I don't get... Oh! Well, this is chibi, but like, I scrolled 5 seconds. Hey. 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 Are you loading? Hey. Hey. Vigen is trying to troll me. Vision! Okay. Literally, look at these options. Okay, these are the customizable ones, but like... This doesn't look like 30k to me. I want to see the commissions though, not the shop. It takes so long to load. It's a great that people get all those cool toggles and the outfits and stuff, but it's not needed. And you can get cheaper options even with the big artists. Yeah, there we go. Full VTuber package. Second result when you click on to the avatar in Vision. I think it's having a bit of 700 euros. This is really not 30k, and this is a very cute model. I don't even know what the hell this is, but it's the second result that I get when I open Vision. PSD, live 2D file. They even give you the CMO3 file that is not really, usually they don't give you. I don't give this unless discussed about it and I get paid extra because this is the editable file. Let's see how they move. They look cute. I already have a lot of RAM. I think it's a Vision that was taking a while to load. This is literally the first results that I get when opening Vision. 800 euros. Commissions open. Look how cute this is. For 800 euros. This is great value. And everyone is complaining that they cannot find the model and the artists are gatekeeping whatever the hell they're saying just because the most famous artists have their commission closed, because of course everyone wants to work with them because they're the most famous artists. There are so many smaller artists that make such a cool models, super cute, for so much cheaper, and y'all are ignoring it because you want to work with the most famous artist, because you think that's your way of getting famous. If everyone thinks that if they get a cool model from the famous artist, they will be instantly a famous VTuber. But the truth is that your model doesn't have to do much about it. Even if the cool artist makes your model, but you don't know how to stream and you don't know how to entertain, everyone will go away. Of course, some publicity comes with it, and that's also another reason for the high price. But look how pretty this is. 500 euros for this quality of the art. Look how detailed this is. Look how cute and detailed this is. You don't need 30k for a model. That is not the average. If you think that's the average, you need to rescale your standards, and because otherwise everyone starts thinking that us artists are all trying to pry as much money out of people as we can, while in reality we are oftentimes working much harder than anyone else. That's all. Again, it's not an attack to Michi. Maybe it was an exaggeration, but I was worried about the comments of what people were saying about artists being tyrants with super high prices just because we have fun, not giving people models for cheaper. Just that's all. That's it. I'm gonna stop. This was all. Let me put back some music.
Ancora uno?
No, sei stanco, va bene così.
Matti, sei pronto?
Pronto per cosa?
Per fare la sfida?
Dai,
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 avanti.
dai, iniziamo.
Ma col
3,
no.
2, 1.
They treat the biggest artists as if they weren't humans, with limits as well, in a way. Yeah, if I have a 1,000 people that want to work with me, I cannot work on 1,000 models in a month. Then I might as well increase my prices so that I have to work on only one model a month, because that's literally the human physical limit. About half a year ago, there was a request for someone who rigs and uses live to do someone on Twitch. I didn't know many different prices, but mentioned you and posted your price list in Discord. Since I'm interested in the prices, I asked and got the answer that your prices are in the normal mid-range. Yeah. And I'm honestly pretty known in the sphere, and I have pretty average prices, so... There is a range for everyone. You can get a customized model for $5, you can get it for $5,000. If you're being lazy and not searching well enough, or you want to quote-unquote take advantage of the fame of your artist to kind of climb the ladder quickly, then it's your problem. Maybe she's just misinformed as well. It's not her fault, but something that needs clarification. It's kind of scary. It would be kind of scary. It would be scary for me to think that someone that streams is in Vshoujo doesn't know what's the average price for VTuber model. Because if she thinks that the average price for a VTuber model is 30k, then it means that next time she's gonna need a new model and is gonna commission someone, she can get taken advantage of, because she thinks it's normal to pay 30k for a simple, not simple, but like a base model. With base model, I mean art and rig without toggles and all of that stuff. It's kinda shit to say something like that because it's a job at the end of the day and people will need to pay bills. Yeah. Also, not to mention that a lot of people think, okay, you are getting 5k to make my model, so you're making 5k. I'm not making 5k. I'm making 5k minus 5% fee that PayPal takes, minus 5% fee that Vigen takes, minus 30% fee that is taxes. There is a fee here and there and everywhere that and you end up having in your hands like a half of what the client sends you. Honestly, whenever I hear people saying stuff like that, I feel it's best described as, I want a burger, but not from Joe at the burger restaurant down the street. I want Gordon Ramsay to make my burger. Why is that so expensive? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It makes sense to me that getting something from a famous person will cost more than a less known person who's probably almost as good. Yeah, I don't know. It's people being lazy and just wanting the same model as Lily has. I find what you say so true. People who want to ride the coattails of the artist. Well, like you said, you can have all the best equipment. You can still be shit at the job and have zero success. Kind of like gamers who spend 5k on a computer then go 525 in Valorant. That sounds still decent. Hello, Sponge Violet. How much was Shylily model again? Someone has the number. I don't know the precise number. I couldn't believe that Shylily would be 30k. I literally saw Dia work on her for months and months and months, and literally, I don't know if it was related, but when Dia finished Lily's model, I remember she took a leave because she got her eye like so strained that she said she had problem like seeing. Like you see what it takes to make such a huge model. No, it's not possible that it's 8k. 8k, I think it was the model that she got from Twin Tails. I'm pretty sure actually. So Google is not updated to the latest one. Last time that I checked Dia's prices, I think it was 1 year ago and it was at 15k. There are fantastic creators, there are less known ones that may be even better. Yeah. I really don't like painting us artists as greedy motherfuckers when in the reality the greedy motherfuckers are the people that are trying to call us that. That whole segment of stream I will post on YouTube, by the way. I'm hopefully more people see that. I will make my good clickbaity thumbnail with my face like this. No, hold on, more like this. And then Michi, and then writing in caps $30k model. Did figure you were farming content. I think it's a good content and also a good way to try and make people understand what the standards are supposed to be before calling artists greedy fuckers. Hello, Firearms. I'm having a very hard problem today talking because my head hurts. And so I get different type of headaches. Some days it's hitting like my speech, I have problems talking. Some days it's hitting my vision, so I have problems like looking at things. I don't know why. How the hell it works. It's not always the same. Why not take the day off? Yeah, I was kind of thinking of calling the stream off earlier because I need to continue working on Kira's model, so I need to rest for the headache to go away. I just really wanted to stream today because I wanted to react to this video, and then at the start I got asked that question about commissions, and I got carried over and I streamed there longer than I expected. Va bene. I think I will now raid someone because I'm honestly pretty tired. Artists are here fighting for their lives, not to starve. Society, they're so greedy. Giant corporations exploiting everyone's labor and also the natural resources on the planet. Wow, they're doing society a favor. Yeah, I don't know why there's this difference. Everyone is okay paying thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of something with zero value just because of a brand. But then if an artist handcrafts something, it's not good.
Is getting scammed. How much did her model cost? Yoshino Zoom.
You know what the dream will be if the video gets enough reach that Michi sees it? Because I would really like to understand what's these artists that she's seeing at 30k and how her model costed. And if it was like a misunderstanding. Okay, let me see who I can raid. Oh, there we go. Twin Tails is making the new Iron Mouse model. I can raid her. We can ask her if it costed 30. No, that's not something you asked people. It was a joke. Do not ask her how much the model was. I will ban you.
We keep a little girl under my pillow
For the dead man, in case he goes to town.
What?
Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man, so he won't take me down. Ah, see? Twin Tails is making a model for Iron Mouse, the most famous VTuber, and her price is 12k. Alright, there we go. Here's the raid. Thank you so much everyone for coming to my shorter stream. I will make sure to rest so I am able to finish Kira Moral without dying. And it was a very nice chat. I will post the video on YouTube at some point. I need to edit it a little bit to cut out all of the moments, maybe when there was an ad or when there was a VGen loading. But I will make sure to post it because I think it's important. This is my little copy paste message. If you want to copy paste it, if you don't have a sub, you can use this one instead. As usual, drink carefully into your water, have sexy wife drinks when you go to sleep, take care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, my schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Central Europe time, but on Discord we also have some other activities. We play games on Thursday night and then we watch animes on Sunday night. You will find all of the info in the events section. And regardless, if you are new, I would really love to see you in Discord because it's our amazing community to get to know each other better. We're going to Twin Tails. She's making an Iron Mouse model. She's a very skilled artist and life dedicator. If you're interested in that, make sure to come and check it out, okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. I will probably have a nap now. Bye bye.